And I have acquired the blueprint for Tonic. Wonder what that's about. Oh, and there's another pathway here if I had the wall jump. I'm betting, though, I can probably only get the wall jump after this point. Okay, so Slumbering Sanctuary, that's an area I've never been to before. So I'm interested in finding out what that's about. Why is there like a merchant dude here? Wait, what? Oh. Because, yeah, that was something that they took away from this screen before that I hadn't quite noticed. Because previously, you would unlock stuff and upgrade things you had unlocked at the collector. But now you only unlock them here. Yeah, so, yeah, this is how I upgrade things now. So do I have to get all the way in here to actually do that? Huh. I guess there's a reason now to bust open the collector's door and not actually spend cells at him. Would I want to upgrade anything? Maybe one of my turrets, because that would come in immediately handy. Sadly, I don't have the cells for it. Yeah, I think I'll focus on upgrades for now. Sorry, unlocks. Upgrades are something I'll consider once I've gotten everything I'm interested in. Oh, you know what? I have just enough for recycling. I should probably unlock that as a mechanic. And I have no more mutations available. So I assumed it was just getting to this dude that gave you them, but clearly not. Maybe it's like you get a mutation every X level. Also, the max level you can upgrade is currently tied to difficulty/challenge level. What do you mean difficulty/challenge level? Because this game doesn't have a difficulty selector, at least as far as I'm aware. Unless you're saying that there is now. That there's like a harder mode or something. And I just got an achievement, Indiana Jones. Well, that makes me doubly intrigued in this place. Okay, That's a rather rude introduction. Okay, no. Right. Those are... Excuse me. Okay, there is difficulty now, yeah. So those aren't the projectile wizards. Those are the fog wizards. The ones that obscure the enemies. I think I'll be relying on my kids even more here. They do such a good job of making all my opponents dance for me. It's especially bad since I don't have an especially good source of like range damage to take them down from afar, but usually they're positioned oddly enough that probably wasn't going to be an opportunity anyway. As long as I can just get somewhat close, I can send out my kids and then just stand around while they do their thing. Cause yeah, look at that, they're basically stun-locking these hook jerks, who previously I feared like the plague, like... Just that hook of theirs that grabs you, it's so quick and so tough to avoid. And then their follow-up attack does so much damage. But now I don't even have to worry about that like at all. Oh, hold on. Oh, right, again, yeah, these doors here. I keep ignoring them because they're in the background, but clearly they're going to do something at some point. Also, this is an oddly high-tech door. Interesting to see that this isn't just going the pure fantasy route, it's gonna go like the... Ooh, this one's locked too. It's gonna do the high fantasy and then go into high technology sort of thing, which I love. Oh. Speaking of my kids being useful. Oh wow, they are not lasting long though, that's for sure. I'm just gonna wait for him to wander away, so I can do the same thing. Yeah, wow, just how utterly I'm able to cheese this continues to amaze me. Literally no threat of damage. None at all. It's amazing. Oh, this is my kid's one weakness. They can't attack aerial enemies. Okay. Well, they couldn't be perfect at everything. Oh, don't tell me what the doors do. I'll find out on my own time if I don't die before then. Ooh, diving attacks leave flammable oil, and long dive attacks cause the ground to ignite. Plus a free tactics and brutality level up. That's good. That's an interesting little bit of synergy with the two bonuses there. Yeah, look at it. So, not just the normal fire. If I do a long enough dive, I end up causing that special extra damaging purple fire. That's really cool. Oh, I think I realized why my turrets are being pushed back. The dude's trying to grab them, but he's just unable to. Ooh, was that the fog wizard that just attacked me? I didn't know they had a counterattack. I guess they do have some amount of protection. Always carry protection, kids. Oh, nope, that was a different wizard. That was... Oh my goodness. That did a lot of damage. So yeah, it's something else, someone else that's causing the fog. That was an offensive focused wizard. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep going with tactics upgrades. I started this as a survival focused build, but ooh, what is that? Kinda segued into a tactics one. Yeah, you look like you might be a bit nasty. So you teleport. Oh, that's what was launching the thing. The projectile. Could have sworn it looked different, but I guess I must have just been mistaken. And yeah, these assholes are always placed just so that you have to go through pretty much every other enemy beforehand to actually reach them. What right jerks they are. Yeah, see, I've gotten rid of all the enemies, so the fog going away doesn't really help me. There gotta be items that allow me to deal with that more easily. Of ones I know about, I could see the Death Orb coming in handy since, as I recall, it does pierce walls. So that could help depending on the exact level layout. And yeah, you don't have to do all that long of a dive to get both the oil and the fire with this amulet. So this is turning out really nice. I'm not actually sure which would be better here. I'm now no longer as focused on survival. So getting brutality just for more impaler damage, as well as the mutation and more health and survival gives, yeah. So I'm gonna focus on tactics where I can, and then just, you know, go with either brutality or... Oop, there's a boss down there, not going there just yet. brutality or survival as the situation calls. Let's see, can I pick up an upgrade here? A blood sword, a weapon I love that would synergize with the sadism even more, since I have all 3 DOTs now, and does boost the damage on a burning target, which I can cause via a variety of means. Oh yeah, I noticed that. That's what I meant about the survival, brutality giving me more HP than survival, because it's at a lower level. I did realize that. Yeah, this blood sword, this is a fantastic upgrade. Well, actually, because it does give me the bleed DOT, which I don't currently have access to, and that's really nice. But it does much less damage, and it's less adept at handling crowds. One of my turrets does have the toxic cloud thing, doesn't it? Because if I'm doubling up on that bonus, I think that's what'll decide it for me. Yeah, okay, my quickfire turret has that, so blood sword, welcome to your new home. You know, I guess actually, since I'm not blocking at all at this point, I might as well get rid of my shields. I have both options. Ooh, and a curse chest. That's tempting. It's very tempting. I don't want to risk suddenly dying, but I do want to find out exactly what using these does to me. Because yeah, still no curse. And nothing bad happened. I'm really confused about this. Don't inform me, by the way. I want to figure out what how they changed it on my own, but I'm really bemused, confuzzled. Let's see, brutality. Yeah, I like the sound of more damage when enemies taking DOTs. And of course, the colorless item I get, which I was hoping would be a nice weapon upgrade, is just another agreed shield. Thanks, game. I mean, I like the bonus. If I was focusing on parrying, that would be really good, but I don't think it's worth swapping out any of my weapons for. Oh, another one of these doors. I'm guessing I'm gonna have to fight whatever that mini-boss is to unlock those. Just a guess. Do I have anywhere else I can even go? Nope. Alright, well, I have full health, 1 healing flask, and a pretty good setup. Oh, it's a big version of these. That's nasty. Well, my turrets can't take the hits because that's a piercing shot, but they cool down quickly enough, and since I can just focus purely on evasion, I should still be fine. Yep. Ooh, new permanent ability. What is it? What is it? Wall jump, come on. I'ma need a new pair of wall jumps. Oh! Not a wall jump, but a spider climb, even better. Yeah, look at that. Actually, it kind of does double as a wall jump, doesn't it? I love games with wall climbs. That's so much rarer to have than like a double jump. It's like you got the Mega Man X games, the various NIT games, and those are the only major examples I can think of off the top of my head. Yeah, that's wonderful. That is a nice permanent upgrade to have. Wait, what? I thought I would have had iframes there. Bullshit game. Oh! I get the feeling that as soon as I teleport out here, I'm not gonna like what the sanctuary looks like. Just a wild guess. And yeah, I can just hang out on the wall, which, hey, that's gonna combine even better with my turrets. Welcome to the true area. I'm reminded of La Mulana with the Gate of Illusion. Oh, you thought this place was all nice and peaceful? No way, buddy. Stop giving me skills, game. I don't need them. At least I can recycle them, which I've been failing to do, I realize. Ooh, that is a lot of gold, though. That is a nice ability to have. Okay, so it looks like there's 2 ways I can go. I guess I'll check out the other one back at the beginning first. Seems like a good idea. Okay, yep. See, I was wondering about those statues I was seeing in the background. I noticed specifically several of some wizards. And I guess they're not quite statues. Oh! Now that is a rude boy. No, you cannot teleport people without their permission. You have to get their consent first. It's not hard. Yeah, it's gonna be... Oh, that's gonna make combat interesting, having to deal with that. Yep, okay. So those wizards are now revived. And we have upgraded scarecrow dudes. I don't know why it's glowing. I guess that just means it's tougher. Doesn't seem to be doing anything other than shielding. Alright, so now we have a whole outside area. I kind of want to explore the belly of the ship first, so... Since I unlocked that teleporter, I can bamf back there quickly enough. So let's check out that other path that was deeper in. Plus I want to recycle the stuff that was on the way. Alright, so what's beyond door number 2? Oh, is it... Okay, good. If it was just a shop, I was gonna be incredibly disappointed. But nope, there's more beyond. Ooh, maybe I shouldn't go this way. Well, no, I can scale back up the wall. It's not a big deal. So yeah, it looks like the 2 major paths are up and down. And I think I might know why the scarecrows... Okay, no. I thought they might look different because they were the ones activating these dead enemies, but that just happens automatically when you get close, it seems. One of these days, I would really like to get a cursed chest that gave me a colorless piece of gear I'm actually interested in using. That way I can make even more use out of all these tactics upgrades I'm picking up. Whoa, wait, what? What hurt me there? Was it a projectile from one of the wizards I just didn't notice because of all the chaos, or was it something the golem did? I don't know what damaged me, and that really concerns me. Okay, well there is a range limit for his teleport. Ah, that's what probably hurt me. That little AoE that the golem has. Okay, that's nasty too. No, no, no. Oh, thank God for my children. I would have died there if not for them. I still might though, considering I've already gone through both of my healing flasks. Yeah, on future runs, definitely gonna want to get through the first part of the area without using any of my healing. Oh. But I've already made it to an exit, so that's not that big of a deal. So I know that the clock tower is where that assassin enemy is. And given the fact that I've given up my using of shields, which is apparently like the best way to fight him, it's about all I know about him. Maybe I should try and get... Oh, I didn't unlock a teleporter up there, whoops. So maybe I should try and see where the other path leads. maybe the other area will be a bit more amenable to me. Then again, I am still tempted because, you know, Castlevania-inspired game that this is, I'm curious how they handle the Clocktower theming. Oh wait, can I even get up there? I guess I actually have to make use of my climbing ability now, yep. Which, I'm not doing it quite right. So jump, then double jump, there we go. Still have to get used to how to use it. Ooh, and another mutation, yes, thank you kindly. And just gonna let my kids, oh wait. Right, because that dude forcefully teleports me over. I keep forgetting about that. God, these golems are nasty. They're probably the most dangerous enemy I've seen thus far, because they're basically like those executioners with the hooks, but I can't cheese them. Ah, Forgotten Sepulchre. That's a name I remember. I'm pretty sure that's the big graveyard-looking area where the Watcher used to be. So I'm curious what's there now, since they moved the Watcher to earlier. On the other hand, we have completely new area over this way. Oh, that's a tough choice. I should probably just, like, flip a coin or something, otherwise I'm gonna be here all day. Forgotten Sepulchre, Clocktower. The main reason I'm standoffish about going is because I know that the boss is tough to handle without a shield. So you know what, I'm gonna go there because if I didn't know that, I'd probably be choosing to go here anyway, so that's what I'm gonna go with. Even though I'd probably have a better chance at having a successful run. Which would be my first successful run, by the way, ever in all the time I played this game. It's kind of sad, isn't it? Even if I would have a more chance going the other way. Plus damage while I'm near a deployed skill. Yes, yes, I want that. I want that this one specifically, but I don't have enough cells, I'm afraid. And still can't get any mutations. Yeah, it totally must be based around, what your level is. Maybe it's one every... Could it be every 5 levels? Maybe it's like 5, 10... Something like that. Alright, Clocktower. I have no idea what to expect. I really hope there's not Medusa heads here. Please don't do that, game devs. Tick-tock, the achievement says. Oh, there is a max for mutations? Okay, I guess I must have run into that then. Well, this area certainly has a great amount of verticality to it, which is about what I'd expect. Looks like we have enhanced versions of those assassin-type enemies. Oh yeah. Lots of quick-moving boys. Yep, and they teleport. That's about what I expected. That's why I'm letting my kids handle the bulk of the labor. Ooh, and it seems like they might have some sort of parry or block of their own. Either that, or they were able to attack quickly enough to hit through my stun. Yeah, I noticed that option, the ability to reset your mutations for a gold cost. I guess noticing that I should have realized why it was there. Okay. Yeah, I probably should have thought about what activating that teleporter would do before using it. Oh my, so we have upgraded grenadiers. I'm gonna head this way. Yeah, nope, that attack of theirs is nasty. So I'd like to deal with that Grenadier first. Handling... Ooh, that's a lot of damage from that trap. Ugh. So yeah, the stakes are quite real at this point. Goofing around ain't allowed. See, I don't want to spam against these guys since either they attack quickly, I think it might be that they have hyper armor with that charge up thing they do. And because it's a charge up, that's why it does so much damage, so I have to account for that. But it seems like rolling behind them pretty much neuters that. Let's see. Yeah, let's keep going with brutality. And I guess this takes me back down to where I just teleported from. Yep. So wait, what was further up then? Because there's still a path over this way. Huh. So really, this is more like Clocktowers, given this structure off to the side. I question exactly how it's being supported. I don't think that's physically possible. How do you think architecture works, game developers? Ugh, that damage. Okay, I'm gonna head up first. Mother of God. Yeah, wait, how do I even make it past that without actually getting hit by the spike? I think I'm gonna have to eat the damage? Because I no longer have my triple jump. I guess it's just barely doable, but boy, I took a lot of unnecessary damage there. Alright, so things could certainly be going better, but I do get HP on kills, don't I? Because of the vampirism, so I can recover. Yeah, that 5 HP per kill isn't exactly looking all that hot now that I have 3,000 HP. I just realized the wall jump actually allows me to make more use out of the ground pounds. Because now I can actually get up higher in areas where I previously couldn't, and thus drop from a higher height. Ooh, I'll take those 25 cells, thank you very much. First time in a long time I've seen one of those cell containers. Oh no, flying enemies. My kid's one weakness. Although they actually dealt with them pretty well there. I think the issue is that, because they have to be on the same vertical level as the enemy, with flying enemies who are constantly moving, they're not always firing at them. But if there's other enemies around, they will be firing, and thus hitting the flying enemies more often. So it's only if there's just flyers that there's an issue with them. Oh hey, lightning again. I actually am tempted. Because lightning has really good range, which would combo really well with my kids. And then if I'm... yeah, because I do have 2 slots. I'm thinking of getting rid of the Impaler for it. Because that way I still have my bleed capability, all 3 DOTs. And a pretty good means of ranged offense. Oh, okay. So basically, as far as I understand it, the area that I was teleported to that little bit was basically just an optional thing for some extra items. It's not a huge... I'm not hugely thrilled about that. I was hoping it might actually be progress, but I did get that lightning, so I guess it's not completely pointless. So yeah, basically have my kids distract him. Oh! And then... No. And then lightning them from afar, I was gonna say, but those big assassin enemies just go flying all over the place. That kind of put the kibosh on that strategy. I do hope the boss isn't in this level and it has its own instance area like pretty much every other boss, because if it's in the level, I am not gonna be in good shape for it. Alright, looks like this is another one of those optional areas. Let's head down what I assume is the main progression path, just so that way if I do end up losing a lot of HP, if I can find an exit, I can just head through it and, you know, re-up my stuff. Alright, my lightning strategy actually worked that time. So if it's not a crazy-ass mofo that just flies all around the place, distraction with turrets and then lightning from afar actually does work pretty well. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure the assassin boss is one of those crazy attacking enemies, just from what little I've heard about it, so... Don't try that against him. I need a key to proceed there. Presumably I'll pick it up further up here. That makes sense. Oh wow, what the hell is this lone archer doing here? You're kind of out of your depth, buddy, even more so than I am. Whoa, so many crazy explosions going on, and it's hard to tell which ones are mine. Minus 69% cooldown delay when using my skills. Nice. Ooh, another pathway, okay. So maybe this is progression. No, wait, this is progression because this is where I was heading, right? Ignore me, I sometimes say dumb things. Sometimes. Oh, thank God for cake. I needed that bit of extra healing. Oh my God, those splitting grenades really are the worst. I'm not even sure what's happening, aside from the fact that I'm pretty much dying. That's... Yeah, I'm not in a good position now. And it looks like all that was up here... Oh, is a shop? No, there's more beyond. Yeah, I was really hoping this would be a food store. No such luck. I guess the electric whip would be pretty good. I would lose, if I got rid of the bleed sword, I'd lose the bleed, but it has good range. It does bonus damage on a burning target. And it actually scales with tactics. Yeah, let's go with it. I won't actually recycle the blood sword though in case I change my mind. Of course, the key is guarded by one final trap. Motherfucker. I'm pretty sure if I take even a single hit from one of those traps, I'm just gonna die. So you know what? I do have other places I can explore. And as long as I can handle the combat encounters safely, I can just leech my health back slowly. So that I can at least take one hit from one of those jerks. Ugh, those grenades though. Ooh, cake too, yeah, because if I can come across any wall food, that'll also help tons. Oh yeah, that's right, they greatly reduced the range of the electrical whip, didn't they? Still, it's pretty nice to have. And that is an elite up there. Let's see... Can I fight him without aggroing him? I might be able to. Although given he did the quick hop, he might have noticed me. Yep. Still, if I can do the whole, you know, kill without him even actually aggroing on me thing, that'd be great. Of course, that's not what happens. Got him anyway, though. Okay, so I picked up a new amulet. Let's compare it to my old one. Survival and tactics as opposed to brutality and tactics. Better damage reduction. Honestly, I don't think that's as good. Although I do like the being able to collect cells and gold from farther away, but yeah, I think my current amulet is better. So I'm just gonna scrap that one. Yeah, my plan's actually going pretty well. I've actually recovered enough HP that if I make a mistake on a trap, I think I actually will survive. Of course, in the area that's... Ooh, that's interesting. Guarded densely by that... that's guarding the key. Getting hit by one of the traps might bounce me into another, and then that'll be the end anyway. So there's two keyholes, two paths I can progress down. I wonder if I, would go down that other pathway down there, if that would take me to another key, or what. But yeah, I'm gonna go for this one. Okay. Watchmaker's key. Got it. So I'm assuming I can use it on either of the two doors. What was that first one? So that one actually looks like it just leads to an amethyst. There's got to be something else there, right? Because otherwise that seems like kind of a waste of a key. Yeah, no, it looks to be all that's there. Maybe there's like something else beyond it that's not being mapped, but just from an initial glance, it doesn't seem worth going for. So let's head up here. Oh, nope, that's not what I meant. This way. Because this looks like it might actually be progression of some sort. Yep, the clock room. Oh, time to fight Lady Maria. There is that whole other section of the level I can explore, but I don't feel particularly confident about that, so I'm just gonna move on. Alright, so I have 45 cells. I can unlock support, which I'm totally going to do. In fact, I think I might remix my mutation so I can go with that, as opposed to one of the other ones. So I noticed I unlocked this Hunter's Grenade, and that's an interesting description. The grenade allows you to hunt for rare blueprints more easily. So I guess by having that on me, or maybe killing enemies with it, I have an increased chance for them to drop blueprints. That's interesting. That might be worth going for immediately. I could also unlock the rapier right now and get a free one, which would help. In fact, having a dodgy weapon like that might be good against an agile boss like I assume the assassin is. No, I'm gonna stick with my current setup, I think. What do you mean Hunter's Grenade is good for telling who you have the blueprints for? Does it, like, indicate what enemies you've already gotten the blueprints from, or which ones you haven't gotten them from? Because if so, yeah, that actually sounds great just for that alone. Never mind the boosted chance. I think I'm gonna spend my cells on that health flask upgrade. I'm still a ways away from actually unlocking it, but actually having 3 healing flasks will help tons. Okay, so... Oh yeah, wow, I don't know how to read. You've reached the maximum number of mutations, and I was wondering for so long why I couldn't get any more. I'm an idiot. So yeah, the plus 4 HP when I kill an enemy, not exactly gonna come in handy in a boss fight now, is it? So, definitely gonna reset. And then this time I'll be going with cooldown, of course. Plus damage when I'm near a deployed skill, cause duh. And then... Yep, the plus damage if the enemy is taking DOTs. That sounds good to me. Although... Oh, right, I'd have to reset again. You can't actually back out once you've selected it. The 1-up could be useful. Oh, so the grenade just straight up won't work on them if you've already picked up the blueprints. Okay. Yeah, thanks for explaining that. That's useful to know. Given the fact that I don't know what the assassin is like, having that 1-up would help tons, but I'd have to... I feel like having maximum amount of damage would also be helpful. Oh, I can only take up the 1-up on the first level. Oh, okay. So it must have been grayed out here anyway. Well, thanks for telling me that, so that way I didn't waste more golds. Not that I'm sure it matters at this point. Okay, I'm gonna go with my current mutations then. Alright, new boss time. Well, old technically, since it was added in the last update, but new to me. High drama achievement. Yeah, getting an achievement before boss, not exactly the best sign that. Yeah, you're just straight up Lady Maria, what with your weapon setup, aren't you? Okay, yep, you have a hook with a nasty counter that I can't break out of. So I think I'm just gonna let my kids handle all this bullshit while I focus on dodging. Just staying in the air as much as possible. I can't climb up this wall for some reason. I guess it's too high up or something. Oh, he can hook up there anyway, so... okay, let's finish this, I guess. Okay, yep. Again, just letting my kids do the bulk of the work. I'm not really even getting a good measure of this fight because, you know, I'm not trying to get in attacks of my own, but I'm perfectly okay with that. Cheesing is fine in my playbook. And really, this does allow me to focus purely on dodging while still winning, which should help me for future encounters. And she's down. Like, she's literally a Lady Maria. Pretty much. Slightly different theming, you know, technology and electricity as opposed to blood, but still. A new spell blueprint, yeah. I love the magic abilities in this game. And that looks like a new rune? Boss Sorcell, Assassin Sorcell. I have no idea what that does. Oh, boss difficulty cell. Okay. I have an idea of what's happening then. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get any of those upgrades. Unlock some more useful. Slows down enemies, inflicts critical damage when an enemy is in water or covered in oil. That's really cool. Yeah, I'm gonna work my way towards that. Oh, I don't have the chance to heal or re-up any of my shit. That's kind of worrying. Oh. Okay, unfinished. Yeah, no, I was not expecting this.